Run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1. How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine. You cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen. It's already in my head. No funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons.
You said you should not be making it, but you're shooting it.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1.
I mean, but you shooting it.
Early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And they will elect to not bring this one
out. What you have, like 80 vertical though?
Drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah, you just can't be that stylish.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What if he's not at the formation, so it's every time start the game, formation.
There you go.
This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try to run the ball? Do you draw your quarterback?
And that's what I think people could realize too. I think my team is not
on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this is
that should have been a pick.
Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to put it away. And back deep, Avery Williams. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Formation.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Run the ball. Down in that. And this fullback in here.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Second down and a run by Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
No problem with that man blitz king
of
being in there. He put a linebacker on Kyle Pitts.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Robinson up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. The Falcons at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
38. Check, man.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Falcons. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts.
I hope I
can
communicate that way.
On the first one. Now they're ready to go. You kind of got to look at them, get a sense.
That was really good. That was really good.
Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
All right, that was really good. That was some great stuff right there.
On the set.
Love now. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Oh, that's what you're gonna do. Okay, you can try to play me like a bot. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
You just put the ball on it and then let it
The 5-bot works play. That's an easy fix play. Don't worry.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Here's Love. And he finds McLaurin. And he goes out right around the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Hit. Stupid.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Fuck on with you. Thought you was gonna just do that bullshit all game, nigga.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster.
I should invite him to this party so I can talk shit to him. Stupid ass shit.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility.
Your run defense is trash. Your run defense is trash.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Do that. Put them in the middle like that so I can run to the outside. Stupid.
Ultra.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Gone.
And some room to work.
Oh, he tripped me up.
84 yards rushing for it.
Trash.
He's got the afternoon off to a
Trash.
great
You can't
start.
stop me.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Toxic.
Ultra. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Hey, check nigga.
Okay, he's gonna do man again. You do a slant. You do a post, cow pits, because you're gonna be with a linebacker.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Had it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Hey, I got
we're seeing so
2
far
people in the
defense
backfield
is
blocking
certainly
for me. I gotta give him some
both
time.
levels
He
doing
can't
their
guard it.
jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the
Oh, is this a
sticks.
cover 3?
An incomplete pass on that last play,
Hold
and that
on,
means
get
they'll
out
need
of
to come
this.
up with something
I
here
like
on
cover
3rd
threes.
down.
Right. Watch it. Sit. Yellow. Hey, red.
Hold that safety for me. Just give me some time. Just give me some
They'll
time.
set up to throw. This to Pitts,
Touchdown,
and he's
nigga.
got
You
it.
can't stop me.
Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Nobody disguises their defense. They
And
make it really
this
easy.
kick is good. The flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
Now what you gonna
touchback.
do? Now what you gonna do? All right, you got it, the 5 wide stuff, huh?
Ready.
On the ground, it's Swift.
In the backfield again, son.
And he'll run
That run's
straight
going
into the
nowhere.
wall of tacklers
4
at the
rushes
line
minus
of
1 yard.
scrimmage.
Where you
It's
going?
2nd down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brother, do the math. All right, you're going to do a bunch. He probably doing inside zone. Just be ready.
Down.
So send them over here. Slide your line. Slide them to the
14-0
other
to
side.
score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you said Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the chat.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
You come down. Get ready for Jordan Love to try to run out. Come on, Quay Walker.
Like you.
Ryan Dawkins, he run that ball. I want you to kill
Throwing.
him.
Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Don't you pass at me.
On 3rd down, Love.
On that too. How much he drags across the field?
He can't go down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
Well, I told you I was going to beat you by 50. I ain't never seen you play a day in my life, but I told you I was going to beat you by 50, and I meant that. I'm running out of bounds,
He'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Falcon football.
I try to make a trade with this guy
out there for their next
all
drive.
season. We got 5 defensive linemen. You can only play 4.
Could have asked for Charles. They've scored on their first 2
he wouldn't even talk to me. He wouldn't even talk to me.
Up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost
He's not,
to the
though.
point now.
Running a
It's a loss of
4-3.
words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers,
right.
but you're just not supposed to see that type of
you're
dominance
not
so quickly
pressing.
in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so
Just see what it
far.
looks like. Just see what it looks like.
Defense,
Just run the
you
ball
name
first.
it, it's going well for
Run the
them.
ball first. See what that's safety. That's safety. Not in that space on that one, because he ain't going to know what you just know how to like it is.
Robinson with another
Keep
carry.
going. He can't stop the run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
9 rushes, 101 yards on the field.
101 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This is not fun. Where you gonna put him? You gonna put him in? Okay, put him up there. You're gonna do the same thing.
They'll run this one right
Excuse
with
me.
Robinson.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's a
First down,
big
that 10 rushes, 140. Oh.
43 yards on the ground. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see. They'll run with Robinson.
Oh,
And
he
he's going
couldn't
to
get
press
that
this
1
one
yard.
forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And he gets in. Touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his
All right, I'm not
second
going to beat you by 50.
touchdown of
Because I got to make the clock.
and the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Well, we're going back to the 5 wide, huh?
Here we go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate
looking at
anything, I
defense,
feel like
he's
they
just
probably
hiking the
need to
ball.
get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he
you
goes.
7 yards
as they
now.
work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Glove steps away to his left.
Pick.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's into the clear. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
100-yard return.
Defense has a touchdown. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Give me points.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it is 28-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And cycle. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 12.
Hey, close here.
This is Swift on the counter, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. On the return is Williams. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Hey, hold here.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 161 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
A give left side to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Oh, he threw it behind him.
Who's trying to give it to Ridley? There he goes, right side.
That's what I get for being greedy. That's what I get for being greedy. I had him. If he would put that on the money, that would have been a touchdown.
Maybe some signs of life. This has been a defense. They've been all over the map here in this first half, but they're coming through with a big play.
And sometimes that one play is
what a flop button in Madden.
It sounds overly simple, but this is a team that was close to being down and out before halftime. So to come back and return the interception for a touchdown, that's big.
Yeah, maybe it can serve, Charles, like you were alluding to, as a little bit of a wake-up call for them. We'll see. So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away.
And
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Check that.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some room to run now.
That boy running that rock.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Hand off now to Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Robinson. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Now Love. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Love once more. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Arnold Ebiketie picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Raiders' kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Robinson up the middle. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, 59 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Coup now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Here we
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right through this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I'd get a few more yards if I just lowered my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's caught downfield by Mechie. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 26 and a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Washington on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun. Love. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Down.
2nd and 2.
Steal. Check steal.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 202 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Love from the gun. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point good by Prater. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
The fight.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, you calling timeout?
Now the Commander's going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Let's go now. Long red. Real green. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
Now call timeout.
And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
6, 7, 52 blasted.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he just dropped the ball, Kenny. Somebody hit him right in the hands, dog, and he just dropped it.
Almost had it, but it's 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passive.
I've never seen that animation before.
Offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Are you on a treadmill?
You're hoping for when you run drag routes. You're able to hit a receiver
sound like you guys would have mixed me a drink.
A lot of yardage
Chicken.
after the catch. But in this
Chicken,
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch out now. 52.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
I'm calling timeout at 1 second. I'm throwing a bomb to the end zone.
Hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Now what you gonna do?
Silly with
now what you gonna do?
Remaining in this game.
This is bad blood right here. That's what I thought you would do. Wide receiver screen. Get ready.
He'll drop to throw. Right side complete to Mechie. They find some open field here.
Wide receiver screen for a touchdown, Kenny.
Down the right side. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?
Everything
clicking for them in this
11,
contest.
14,
The kind of performance
236 yards. 4 touchdowns for 1
So for the
interception.
Falcons, they
Brian
finished a
Robinson,
perfect month of
28
September.
carries,
They moved to 4-0 on the
214
new
yards,
campaign.
2
And they will
touchdowns.
hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall back to 500.